Hello and welcome to the Daily Forex Report for October 30th. We are looking at the US Japanese yen pair. This pair gapped down about 10 pips, has fully retraced that gap already. We are looking for it to continue to the downside once we break through this area, this trend line of support that we've had. Look for it to potentially go as high as 76.30. If it does move higher, look for it to potentially go down to 75.33. Look for some resistance to the upside, 76.00. And look for some support around 75.50. Now the EURUSD surged on Thursday, closed down on Friday, did create an inside bar. Look for it to continue to the upside, possibly going as high as 142.82, possibly as low as 140.38. Look for some resistance around 142.50, and look for some support around 140.50. Now the pound US dollar pair closed higher on Friday, continuing to move to the upside. Look for it to potentially go as high and hit some resistance around 161.50, possibly moving lower and hitting support around 160.40. Now the US Swiss, this pair continues to move to the downside. Did close up on Friday, however, did create an inside bar. Look for it to potentially go up and hit resistance around 0.8725. Possibly moving down and hitting support around 0.8550. Now, as far as news analysis go, we have tomorrow the Canadian releasing the gross domestic product for August at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. They're showing a decrease from 0.3% down to 0.2%. Not a big jump there. Year to date, they're showing a little bit of a drop from 2.3% down to 2.2%. We also have the Chinese releasing their PMI manufacturing for October. That's being released at 9 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. And they're showing an increase from 51.2 up to 51.8. Then a little bit later at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we have the Australian Reserve Bank releasing their rate decision. Consensus on that is that they're actually going to drop rates from 4.75% down to 4.50%. If that does drop, look for a potential pullback in the Australian US dollar carry trade to the upside. So it would probably be temporary, but nonetheless dropping the rate is never a good sign for a carry pair if you're long in it. So make sure to keep an eye on that. All right, what am I looking for during this next session? Well, the Euro-USD pair, let me zoom out a little bit. It did create it has created an inside bar. I am looking for the breakout to the upside though, and that's pretty much it. Basically taking Thursday's high and looking for it to be taken out. We have an area of resistance here with support, and resistance here and other support. I am looking for it though to move higher. Let me zoom in here. Basically, if we get a break to the upside around the 142.43 mark, look for it to head up about 80 pips up to the 143.25 mark. There is a 0.0 level there, but you're already 50 pips into the move, so if it starts to pull back on you at that point and hit some resistance, you can, of course, you move to break even, 50 pips into profit to see if it'll go that extra 30 pips or so up to 80 pips worth of profit. Well, that about wraps us up for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.